Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I thought I would do a video about my experience with Canva's new-ish printing services. So yesterday actually, I just received my first order from them for my business cards. Now, I normally order business cards through a couple of different services. I've used Moo. The one that I used most recently, I think is called Uprinting. But I needed some new business cards and I thought, hey, I already designed them in Canva, so let me go ahead and order them through Canva too. So that I'd do a little unboxing and share my experience with you. And also, if you are a subscriber or you care what I have to say at all, I will be sharing a couple of quick announcements at the end of the video too. So just to give a little bit of background, Canva now allows you to print a bunch of different documents using their printing services. So what I did is I designed my business card in Canva. There's a ton of different templates, and like I said, I've already been doing that anyway, so that was pretty easy. And then you'll just go ahead and choose print and choose a few different selections. So what I chose is, I think this is an order of 150 business cards. I chose the premium paper. There's 3 different types of paper. It's like a standard, a premium, and then kind of like a deluxe. So I chose the mid-range one, and I chose 2-sided color. And I think those were the only selections I really had to make. And I ordered these last week around this time, I want to say. So they came yesterday, which that impressed me first and foremost. Is it was really, really quick shipping. So this is what the box looks like. It's super cute. Actually, it says enjoy, and it actually came with a card too on the top. I actually don't know what I did with it, but it just said thank you for choosing to order with us. This is a new service for them, new-ish, like I said. So I think it's great that they're adding that extra level of service to the delivery. And then you've got this this box here. That's what you get, and it's actually really cute. I love that it's branded with the Canva logo, and it has the little push thing, so you push it out, and here is your cards. Here are your cards. I wish I could talk. And I also have one of my old cards in hand too, so I can kind of compare and talk through these. This isn't really a review of the design per se, because like I said, I've been doing that for a long time already, but I do really like the design. I did pay an extra $1 to use this marble background, so that was a little bit of an upsell, but it's totally worth it. $1 is like nothing in the grand scheme of things, you know? So anyway, I thought the design turned out really nice. I just went for this really neutral, kind of elegant look. I wanted my business cards to almost look like what I wear. Like, I feel like I would wear these colors and these textures all the time. So feeling the card in my hand, it does feel very nice. I'm holding both of my cards, my old and my new one, and they feel pretty similar. And I will say that this older card was about the same price. They feel pretty similar, but I will say the Canva one is quite a bit more bendy, I guess. Like, this is pretty firm. This one, you can see I could crush this pretty easily. So it is a little bit of I think a thinner paper. They're both pretty matte, but you can see that like this one is bent quite a bit more easily by putting the same amount of pressure. So nothing crazy. I mean, I don't know. I'm not expecting people to, you know, do acrobats with my business card in their pocket or anything like that. So it's not a huge deal, but they do feel a little bit lesser quality. And I say a little in bold. Overall, they feel very nice. And the only other complaint I guess I have about Canva's business cards is I really loved my rounded corners on my old card. And I was really hoping that that was gonna be a selection when I was ordering, and it's just not. So if for some reason they do happen to be watching, I really hope that you guys offer that in the future. Nowadays with business cards, it is kind of hard to stand out, especially if you're going to a networking event and everyone's giving out their card. It's like, it's nice to have kind of a differentiator. I really like the rounded corners, and then I also like the square business cards and just different shapes and stuff like that. So if you were looking for like a true luxury feel on your card, maybe try out their premium paper or go with like a more traditional service. But for ordering just your everyday business card, something that you need in a bulk order, I think this is perfect. I will say that I probably wouldn't personally go with the lower grade paper, because this is already a little flimsy for me. So the lower one would probably be, I don't know, I probably just wouldn't do it. It would probably be comparable to the type of paper that you get at like Staples, which I've printed business cards at Staples before because they'll do them next day if you're ever in a pinch. But I don't love the quality, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, that's those. I think they turned out well. But I also wanted to take a couple minutes in this video to share a couple of quick updates with you, totally unrelated to business cards. Number one, I wanted to let you know that my new not new, my coaching program, for the first time really ever, I am opening it up to new students. So a lot of you asked me for one-on-one help with your businesses, and before it's just kind of been, what's the word? I guess just kind of like on a case-by-case basis. Like when people come to me and need help, I'll determine if there's a fit and if we want to work together. But I finally opened it up into like a true program with the true process and all of that. And I've actually shifted a lot of my client work over so I can dedicate a lot more of my time to coaching. And I'll be honest, I thought coaching was a huge scam for a long time until I hired my first coach and my life was changed and my business was changed. So I'm excited to do that for some of you. I've already had some really amazing clients just get some amazing results. And I don't want to make this a sales pitch. That's not what this is. I just want to let you know as my viewers that it is open now. So you can go to ajourneyeast.com/coaching to read more about the program. There's also an application form, free to fill out the application form, but it just helps us determine a fit because I want to make sure that I'm right for you and you're right for me. So yeah, I hope to see some of you over there. I probably will close that application form in like a month or so, just because I don't want to be overwhelmed. So if you have any interest, please do get those over, as soon as you can. So that's announcement number one. Announcement number two is that I know a lot of you have been giving me some great feedback on Social Notes, my new series where I talk about what's new in the world of social media, and I'm so excited about that. I really love doing them. They're really fun, but they are very time consuming to like pull all the articles and do all the screenshots and all of that. And it's also really important to be timely. Obviously, I want to do those and post them pretty much in the same day. So I just want to give you a heads up that those are going to be on hold for the next like maybe week or two, just because I have a lot going on kind of behind the scenes, but I'm just trying to get a couple of things done, trying to onboard a few new clients, trying to get my coaching clients all set up. So those will be on hold, but they are coming back. I just didn't want you to think that I was not doing them anymore. And then my last announcement is that my podcast was accepted to its first festival. What? So I went to school for film, and I always thought someday, not always thought, but I don't know, I kind of thought maybe someday I would have the opportunity to be in a film festival. And I never expected to be in my first film festival as a podcaster, but I am. So that's super exciting. And I just wanted to say, this isn't to brag or anything like that. It's really twofold. One, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been listening to the Freelance Friday podcast. And if you don't know what a web fest is, it's essentially like a film festival, but for different types of web content, like web series and podcasts and games and stuff like that. And so I'm really honored to be included and just to be selected. I'll be in DC later in the month. Next month, actually, April, to celebrate that and to attend the award show and all of that. And I'm really looking forward to it. So it's definitely a big accomplishment for me. So like I said, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been listening to the podcast and to all of the guests on the podcast as well. That's been huge to have amazing people on the show. And I also wanted to just say that you can start your podcast in your closet or on your couch or wherever with a cheap microphone, and you can be successful. I think a lot of people are just afraid to start nowadays because everything is so high production. Look at this video. Take this video as an example. I know that the lighting's probably changed 500 times because I'm filming in front of my window and I might not be in focus because I set this camera up myself and my sound is still terrible. My stuff is not perfect, and I'm not saying that I'm like this huge, like, oh, I made it, whatever, but you don't have to be perfect to get good quality stuff and to have people resonate with your message. So I just wanted to say that because my podcast is pretty lo-fi. So just wanted to end this video. This was so random, I know, but just a couple of quick announcements. And anyway, hope you enjoyed the review of the Canva services. All the links to everything that I mentioned will be in the description box. Yeah, DC Webfest too, if you want to attend, if you're in the DC area, anybody can go. You just have to buy tickets. So if you are going, let me know. I would love to say hello. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.